Hi everyone, Chef Ron Locke here. And on today's interviews, we're going behind the scenes of the Chef Ron Locke Show to interview one of the cast members of that show. And today we're going to be interviewing with none other than event party planner entrepreneur, Christopher Cubb. Hey Christopher, how you doing?
Well, thank you for having me on, Chef Ron. I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure.
So Christopher, tell us a little bit about yourself. What would you like our viewers to know about you?
Well, Chef Ron, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Let's see, I am Christopher Cubb. Now, again, that's Christopher, not Chris. I hate Chris. And that's Cubb with 2 B's and not 1 B. And I'll tell you why I always say that. It's because the bear community, in the gay world, well, first of all, I probably should tell everybody that I'm gay. I know it still surprises some people when I tell them that. I don't know, I don't know why. I mean, I'm really out there, and some people are just like, really, you're gay? And I'm like, yeah, is that a problem? And they're like, well, no. I'm like, okay. But anyway, so being that it is, in the gay community, there's this group called the Bears, and these bears always want to go after me for some reason, just because my last name is Cubb. I'm not even a cub. I don't look like a cub. I mean, I'm thin. I'm fashionable. I'm not one of those cubs. And so I get the bears. These bears just want to like attack me, and I'm just like, oh please go. You go. And so anyway. So I just don't really do that whole thing. So, alright, getting off the beaten path, that's what my name is. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about who I am professionally and where I'm at today with myself. I was born and raised in Ogunquit, Maine, and my folks still live there actually. And so I lived there. I party planned my first party at the age of 10. Can you believe that? That's how I started getting into parties and party event planning, things like that. Planning this party at age 10 was just phenomenal. The town still talks about it to this day. It's just amazing. It was just this fabulous party. So anyway, so after that, I continued, doing some planning of parties and things for friends and such. And then after that, I decided to go to New York and went to school. I went to the Wood, Tobin, Coburn School and got my degree in party event planning. Actually, just event planning is what it is. But from there, I worked under a lot of different people for about, I'd say 10 years or so after that. And so after that, I started to think about opening my own business, and that's what I did. I finally opened my own business about 10 years ago, and Christopher Cubb Limited. And so what my company does basically is we do events, we do parties, we do social functions, we do dignitary parties, award banquets, ceremonies, oh, you name it. I mean, we're really well known. I mean, we've done some of the most crazy parties you can imagine over the entire globe. I've been involved and planned some major Hollywood event parties and such. My job lets me meet a lot of very exciting and important people, which I think is really special. It's one of the perks of doing what I do. I work very hard. But I love what I do, and I think I'm good at it. I think that, well, obviously people hire me, so I must be good. And so that's pretty much it. That's how I became who I am. Oh, I live in San Francisco now, and I love it out there. I could do without the little rumblings of earthquakes, but you get used to them after a while. I've been there now for about 4 years, and I'm single. I just can't seem to hold a man. I don't know what it is. I'll date somebody for a couple of weeks or so, and they just decide to leave. I don't know what it is. They just go away. I just broke up with an individual by the name of David, and so I'm a little sad about that. But anyway, that's it. My personal life is just, is what it is. I'm so busy anyway, I really can't devote a lot of time to people and things like that. I'm just on the go all the time. I've got work to do, and I suppose maybe that's my relationship is work. I really don't know. But anyway, that's a little bit about me and who I'm about.
So Christopher, tell everybody about the first time that we connected with each other. When's the first time that we met? What is your recollection of that?
Oh God, I remember the first time we met. We were down in Miami and I was doing a party and then you were catering that party, your business was, and I remember because I slipped and fell. I was running around just doing being crazy like I always do, for God's sakes, and oh my God, I remember this. And so I slipped and I slipped right as you walked by and you were very concerned and made sure that I was okay and helped me out and such, and I remember then we talked after that for a little bit and we started exchanging what we did and different things of that nature, and that's how we became friends. We've stayed in touch ever since. You know, you do your food side, I do more of the whole you know, the whole kit and caboodle, if you guess you could say. And so that's what I do, but yeah, I mean, that's how we first met. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. I was just like, oh my God, I fell on the floor and I was just like dazed. It was just crazy, and you were just so nice to help me out and pick me up and make sure I was okay, and did I need a doctor? You remember all of that, I'm sure. So anyway, oh yeah, that's how we first met. It was fun. Yeah, God, how long was that? That had to be at least 8 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh my God. Well, anyway, that's how we first met, and we've been friends ever since. And now I'm helping you out on your show. I think it's wonderful.
So Christopher, tell everybody what sort of things you enjoy in life. What kind of hobbies and interests do you have? What kind of things motivate you, excite you, get you going, get your mojo going?
Oh, okay. So what do I enjoy in life? Well, I enjoy party planning. It's my life. I love what I do. I do it. I do it all the time. I'm non-stop with it. I guess when I do get some free time, I love art. I love shopping, of course. I love food, culinary stuff. I love to travel a lot, and I do that with my business, but I like to also just travel when I'm not working too, because most of the time I'm just working. I can't see where I'm working at, so, you know. But what else? Literature, I like to read. I like poems. Poetry is really nice. But what else? Parties, oh, I love going out clubbing and such like that. It's just fun. I just like to have a good time. I like to have fun and release when I'm not working, because my job is so stressful that whatever I can do just to have a great time is what I want to do. It helps me release. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's the kind of things I like to do.
Now Christopher, I know you've traveled more places than most people I know with your job. You've been all over the world and stateside and such. Is there any place in the world you haven't gone yet, and where would that be? And if you haven't, where in the world that you haven't been before would you like to travel to and see?
Well, that's really hard, because I've been all around the world. Oh my God, I've been in just about every place you can imagine. You know what I would like to do, and this is going to sound silly. This is crazy, I'm sure, but I would love to go on a safari, and you know, it's kind of out of my character, because it's something I really, you know, I'm not a huge outdoors person per se, but I just would love to see giraffes and elephants and zebras and all that good stuff, you know. I think that would be fun, and I think it'd be fun like in a tour with some people, you know, and all that. I just think it'd be a blast, actually. It'd be really fab. And so I would like to do that. Where else would I like to go? Well, obviously I'd be in Africa someplace. Where haven't I been that I would like to still go? Oh my goodness. I think I would enjoy going to, you know where I haven't been is Alaska. I haven't been up there. I'd like to take a cruise to Alaska. They've got those cruises that leave like Vancouver, Seattle, and it's like a 2-week cruise. And I would love to do that sometime too. You know, but God, I'd have to really just like, you know, go into like semi-retirement to do that because I'm just constantly working all the time. So, but those would probably be the places I'd like to go if I could go someplace in the world that I haven't been before. Those would be the two places, I guess, that I could say.
So Christopher, what are your plans for the coming year? What have you got going on?
Oh my God, the coming year has got so many great things coming up. I've got these big plans. I'm doing a couple Hollywood events right now that are coming up in May and September. I'm going to Ibiza in July. We're doing a huge party there. What else? I can't mention names, but a huge singing celebrity is enlisted me to do a party for her in April, which I'm already starting to work with and such. Oh my God, just so much is going on. I'm going to just be working like crazy. So I guess that's what's going to be going on for the next year. What else? Well, I'd love to meet somebody. I'd like to meet someone out there. I don't know if anybody's out there. I mean, if you're watching this, you know, I'm single, I'm available. I'm gonna take advantage of this while I got it. Let's trust me. I'm sorry. I'm hijacking your interview, but anyway, if, you know, I'm single and available. Just contact me at Christopher Cubb Limited, or you can get me at chevronlock.com, I suppose, too. And just let me know if you're interested in me or not. Anyway, alright, that was just like savage to do that to your interview. I'm so sorry. You probably cut that out anyway. But that's pretty much it. I'm just be working like crazy. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the next few months, and probably for the rest of the year too.
So Christopher, are there any last words you'd like to tell our viewers before we close the interview today?
Well, maybe I should have just waited and just said what I had to say before here at the end with the dating thing. I guess that would have been probably more appropriate than hijacking the next question. But anyway, so no, what do I want to just say to leave here with? Look, you know what? I am a very hard worker. I'm a great party planner. I do great at what I do. I mean, it shows out there by my resume and what I've done and what I do. I'm just a good person. You know, people misunderstand me. I think people are scared of me because I'm so like, rawr. You know, I'm so like in your face, and I'm so like just out there. And I think people get scared with those kind of people. They're called A personality types, and I'm so an A personality type. Oh my God. You know, and so I think people just don't like that, you know. I don't know what it is though. I'm fun, I'm vivacious, you know, I think I'm sexy, I think I'm obviously successful, I've got lots of money. I'd be a perfect catch, but I just don't know what it is, and just, you know, people just, I don't know. I don't get it, you know. I guess I'll find the right one someday. But anyway, outside of that, I just want to thank you for having me on the show. And I just love just doing the little segments that we do and that we've done already filmed for season 1. It's just been a lot of fun for me personally when I can get down here to do it. So anyway, but that's it. That's pretty much all I have to say. I think I pretty much said it all. I think I probably said too much actually. So anyway. Thank you so much again, Chef Ron, for having me on today, and also for having me on the show and filling in and being a part of it. I really appreciate it. I appreciate our friendship too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, Christopher, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes out of your day to let everybody know a little bit more about who Christopher Cubb is. Appreciate it. And thank you out there for allowing us to show you another one of our cast members from the Chef Ron Lock Show, Christopher Cubb, giving you a little more insight on who he is and what he's all about. We have more interviews coming up here soon on our interviews program here, and we invite you to come check those out as well. For now, this is Chef Ron Lock saying, have a great day.